Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your weekly All Signs Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of December 22nd through to about the 28th, 2025. As always, I'm starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. If you are interested in having a private reading, I do have the 2026 yearly readings on sale right now. That link is below if you are interested. All right, let's get started. Aries, what does Aries have coming up for this week, please, Aries? Also, if you have not watched your mid-month reading, I will link that here in the video. I did a mid-December reading. It is an all signs reading, so I will link that here. All right, Aries, what does Aries have coming up for this week, Aries? All right, first card out, we have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Page of Swords, the Chariot, the King of Cups. Overall energy is the Page of Cups. So I see a lot of communication this week. We've got the Three of Pentacles here at the bottom of the deck. So teamwork may be significant. You could be working with others. You do have some character showing up here in the spread. You've got the King of Cups, but then you've also got, let's see, 3 pages and a knight. So maybe children or teenagers may be significant. You've got the Ten of Pentacles, so that is a card that represents family. So family could be significant. You could be working with family. Some of you may work for a large company and there could be a lot going on. Maybe there's, you know, like a holiday party or something like that. Three of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the Hanged Man, Four of Cups, the Empress. Some of you are working very hard, and it could be to like come out of debt, or you've been in this like very tough, difficult cycle, and so you're working very, very hard to overcome some challenges. Yeah, some of you may have felt stuck. Some of you have given a lot. Now, it is the holiday season, so the Five of Pentacles can be a feeling of lack. It can be a feeling of lack. It's not always an actual lack. It can just be you feeling a lack. So if you spent a lot for Christmas or something like that, you know, maybe you're working overtime or you're going to work extra hours. It could be something like that. But overall energy is the Page of Cups. A lot of love, positive communication, especially with family. This is a very innocent, very pure, very genuine, sweet energy. Can be a flirty energy. For some of you, maybe there's a new relationship that is developing here. Could be with a water sign. We have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, You could be going to see this person, or they could be coming to see you with the Chariot and the King of Cups. For some of you, this is you moving forward. So your heart is open. This can be like small feelings. You know, I've got a crush on you, that sort of energy. It's nothing deep with the Page of Cups. But yeah, I'm getting a lot of communication. For those of you that were like waiting on some sort of news, this could be legal news for some of you. Others, maybe something with a vehicle, could be something with like a lease or something, a home even, waiting on maybe some sort of news. But yeah, I'm seeing a lot of communication, a lot of positive energy. You could be like clearing the air with maybe someone that you had like a falling out with the Seven of Swords. Maybe this person lied or something went down. You may have felt like avoided by this person, or you could have been avoiding someone. But this can be an apology. So something may have went down, but I'm seeing you like move past that. Yeah. Lots of communication. A lot of generous, kind energy here. So you could be like very giving here at this time. Just a really nice vibe this week. There's really nothing I want to clarify. It's all very good. Let's get you an additional guidance card for Aries, please, for this week. There is success here. So it could be with the trip. For some of you, it could be on the career front with this Three of Pentacles. Practice gratitude. Last quarter moon in Sagittarius. So yeah, I do feel like you are very grateful here. For some of you, like very generous. Embrace the flow of life. Full moon in Gemini. All right. Guidance for Aries on the love front. Guidance for Aries. For some of you, this is new love or a new friend. There's really nice energy here. Guidance for Aries on the love front. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Finances. Financial challenges are affecting this connection. So that can be what this is here at the bottom of the deck. So you could have gone through a difficult time, or the person you're dealing with maybe went through a difficult time. Let's see, who is Aries dealing with? Cancer. Definitely getting strong Cancer here. So you definitely could be dealing with a Cancer. And then we also have Libra. All right, Aries. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday season as well. Okay. Let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Taurus. Oh, Queen of Cups, first card out. Eight of Pentacles. King of Wands, Four of Wands, the Sun, the High Priestess, Six of Cups, the Fool, overall energy. Well, isn't this nice? We have the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. Well, this is a very nice spread, Taurus. 10 of Cups is the overall energy. I mean, that's beautiful. So just emotional abundance. Could be spending time with friends, family here with the 10 of Cups. Feeling just emotionally just very happy, very happy. Maybe some of you have been like quiet or like withdrawn. This is you like maybe stepping out. So yeah, I mean, maybe you're seeing family, friends. For some of you, maybe it's been a while. And you've also got this like very spontaneous energy here. So you could be doing this for some of you. Maybe you're like doing this spontaneously. Maybe you're reuniting with friends, family, or a King of Wands. Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, Judgment. Two of Swords, Eight of Wands. So I feel like there's communication. There is some sort of shift in the energy. So something goes from like a very slow moving energy to really picking up the pace, or maybe even no movement at all. There's a shift here. So there's communication. This could be somebody reaching out to you. You didn't expect it, or you could be doing this because there's this spontaneous energy here. So, you know, if you've been quiet, if you've been withdrawn, this could be you just living in the moment and maybe just being spontaneous here. You could be reaching out to someone. But first card that came out is the Queen of Cups. You could be throwing your hands up here with something. I mean, it could be something with work for some of you. Maybe you've been working hard on something. You've been very passionate about something. Maybe it's taken like a lot of time or energy. For some of you, you're like over it. So maybe your focus is shifting. If you've been like very, very focused on work and career or school, this could be your focus shifting here. So yeah, there's some sort of change that you're making. It's very positive. There's definitely like an inner knowing here around this. Also, this feels like some sort of confirmation, like, you know, I was right about that. So you've got the High Priestess in the Sun. There's an inner knowing here. There's something that you know or you knew, and now it's like kind of being confirmed to you with the sun. It's being highlighted or you're seeing it. This can be like a confirmation from the universe. But there's definitely like an inner knowing here. A lot of psychic vibes here with the Queen of Cups and the High Priestess. This is water. We do have the Queen of Wands here, King of Wands. That can be a couple. That also could be a fire sign that maybe you're working with. King of Wands, Four of Wands. For some of you, you could be working on a home. You could be working. So for those of you that are not spending time with like friends, family, this could be you working. You could be working during the holiday season. Maybe there is like a get-together with like co-workers or something like that. There could be some sort of get-together. This is like very fun, kind of like happy-go-lucky energy. Making new memories. Could be reminiscing about the past, but I definitely see you making new memories. Six of Cups, the Fool. Very happy. So for those of you that like took a job, or maybe you picked up extra hours or whatever it is, I just see you very happy, very content. The Ten of Cups is, it's kind of like that happily ever after card. So whatever that means for you, it's like, you know, I'm incredibly happy. Everything is just how I want it to be. Let's get you an additional guidance card. You could be dealing with maybe a Pisces, a Cancer, an Aries, a Leo. Additional guidance for Taurus, please. Know you are loved. New moon in Libra. I think you're definitely feeling the love here with the Ten of Cups and the Sun. That's a lot of warmth. So know you are loved. Take inspired action. Full moon in Virgo. Take inspired action. So again, with this spontaneous energy, Taurus, you could be reaching out to someone. What is the guidance on the love front for Taurus? Twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. So those of you that are in a relationship, it's looking very good this week. I see you very happy. Could definitely be spending time together. For some of you, maybe your family is growing. There's really good vibes here. We do have warning at the bottom. So take what resonates, leave the rest. This says, don't dismiss the red flags. So maybe some of you are dealing with a twin flame situation. Who is Taurus dealing with? Got Aquarius and water, lots of water here. So Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, and then Aquarius. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I also do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. All right, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Gemini, what do they have coming up for this week? Three of Swords. All right, Gemini, Three of Swords. All right, Page of Cups, Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, the Magician, Ace of Wands, the Hermit. Overall energy is the Three of Pentacles. So for some of you, maybe there's a three-party scenario going on. That could be at work, school, anywhere. Could be more than three people. Eight of Wands at the bottom of the deck. This is movement. It's a shift in the energy. For some of you, it's travel. Now, you also could be working during the holiday season for some of you. Could even be that you're starting a new job. Communication, a decision with the Lovers, hearing a decision. Queen of Wands could be from a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. The Tower, the Knight of Wands. Wow, maybe some of you are moving house. You may have been waiting for like a decision to come through. But this is like agreement. This is you agreeing with someone or accepting something, moving forward. There's a new opportunity here. So this could be work or school. You've got the Three of Pentacles. So teamwork is significant. So yeah, some of you, you're working. Maybe you travel for a living. Maybe you drive. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. This can be a communication problem. So maybe at work or school, this feels like a communication problem. I feel like it gets straightened out if there is like a misunderstanding. I feel like it is going to get resolved. There also could be an apology if someone said something hurtful or something like that. If someone hurt you, hurt your feelings, if someone said something to you at work or school or did something, there may be an apology. And then I'm seeing the new. So I'm seeing new beginnings come in. Something new is definitely coming about. You are manifesting this. But For some of you, that's old pain. So the Three of Swords energy can linger sometimes. I think that you're starting something new, Gemini, and some of you are like afraid of losing it, losing the opportunity, or afraid of getting hurt. So if this is like on the love front or whatever, this is you afraid of getting hurt. Some of you, you're very guarded. You're protecting your heart, manifesting. But yeah, I mean, you're afraid of getting hurt. So even if this is like on the career front, you know, maybe some things went down in the past and now you've got this new opportunity and you're like afraid of losing it. There's something like that here. But yeah, you've got the Hermit, the Ace of Wands, the Magician. So maybe a Virgo is significant. But this is definitely you being wise. It's you listening to your intuition. With the Eight of Cups here, you could be letting go of whatever's no longer serving you. This is doing some soul searching, spending some time alone, maybe doing some research, learning a new trade even. Yeah, a new job. You're letting something go. And maybe for some of you, you know, maybe it's like bittersweet. Whatever this is. But again, I do see you manifesting. I see you very creative here at this time. Definitely being guided. Let's get you an additional guidance card, Gemini. Full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. I believe Aries had this, so there could be an Aries-Gemini connection. Embrace the flow of life. And then be proud of yourself. Last quarter moon in Taurus. Be proud of yourself. Yeah, so some of you, you're like learning a new skill or a new trade. There's something here that you're doing, and I think that, yeah, you should be proud of yourself. Maybe you let go of something that it's not easy to let go of this. It hurts. It hurts your heart for whatever reasons. Maybe you love this or you love doing this. If it's like a job, maybe you love the people you work with. But you've started this new job or you've landed this new job. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Gemini? Passion. Try something you've never done before. I feel like that resonates. Decision. That resonates. It's time to decide about this relationship. Do you stay? Do you go? Do you reach out to this person? This is you making that decision. We've got the Queen of Wands there, which could be you stepping into that energy and making something happen, or maybe you're dealing with a fire sign. Let's see, who is Gemini dealing with? Gemini. You could be dealing with another Gemini or a Cancer. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please make sure you are subscribed and give this video a thumbs up. All right, let's move on. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, Cancer. What does Cancer have coming up for this week? Ten of Swords just flipped out. The Devil. Ten of Wands. Five of Cups. The High Priestess. The Wheel. The Eight of Cups. The Five of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. Maybe some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. We've got Death at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, something is over, Cancer. Something is over. I'm just seeing what I'm getting here. This is definitely a heavy energy, Cancer. So something's going on. It's challenging. It's not easy. Very heavy, stressful energy here. You've got Death, so it could be that there was an actual death. Seven of Wands, the Hierophant, the King of Wands, Two of Cups. So maybe you're in a relationship with the King of Wands, or maybe there's an understanding with the King of Wands, some sort of agreement. I see you holding your own. This is you holding your own. Some of you want this. You want this change. Death and rebirth. You want this because this has been so difficult. With the Devil, some of you have felt trapped. Just trapped. I mean, weighed down, burdened, maybe dealing with all of the responsibilities, just struggling. It's been a struggle. And so you've wanted this energy to come in. Death and Eight of Cups. This is you maybe making some changes. You could be turning your back on something that's not good. It's no longer serving you. Something has served its purpose. It's over with. it may feel like beating a dead horse, like something is done. It's over with. There's a change here, or there is like a turning point with the wheel. So it can be that the universe is stepping in. There's something you're hearing, there's news, there's communication with the Page of Pentacles. This is also growth. So yeah, there is something happening here. So yeah, this is falling away. So this situation, this tough cycle, this period where you felt trapped. For some of you, this could be depression. This can be health-related matters. This is you learning something new, you hearing something. It definitely can have something to do with career or some sort of financial news that's coming in. For some of you, you went through a very tough time. Maybe a tough time financially, maybe handling like all of maybe the bills, the expenses. Maybe some of you were out of work and there was like no money coming in. Also, maybe someone has a problem. Maybe you were taking care of them. Yeah, somebody may have had a problem. So this can be like drugs, alcohol. This can be really anything where maybe it like spun out of control. So that situation is changing. There's an inner knowing here with this. Like this is you knowing that a tough time is over with. Some of you are listening to your intuition and you're like closing the door here on a cycle of your life. Could be making better choices, turning your back. For some of you, this is like a mindset that's changing, a lifestyle change. Let's see, what is the Devil? For Cancer, what is the Devil? So even the 10 of Wands is popping out here. So you've got the 10, you've got the 1. Yeah, so again, change. Good news coming in. For some of you, it's an opportunity. Yeah, so with whatever is leaving your life, whatever's falling away, it's just creating space for this new beginning to come in. What is Cancer letting go of? What is Cancer letting go of? Three of Cups. So it could be like a three-party scenario. Could be a friendship. Page of Pentacles again. So learning, growing, planting new seeds. For some of you, maybe you're changing your social circle, which that could be, you know, that could be what's needed. That could be a good thing. The Ten of Swords and the Devil really feels like hitting rock bottom. With Death here, it really feels like something is just done, like done. Like it can't get any worse, or it's, you know, hitting rock bottom. You know, I can only move forward now. I can't go back anymore. I can't do the same thing anymore. I can't live like this anymore. I can't hang out with these friends anymore. Let's see, additional guidance for Cancer. Know you are loved. New moon in Libra. So I think that Taurus had this. I could be wrong. I think they had that. Know you are loved, and then assess the situation. First quarter moon in Virgo. So yeah, needing to maybe pull back, look at the situation, look at it closely. If a relationship is ending at this time, this definitely, for some of you, is a good thing. What is the guidance for Cancer on the love front? Unavailable. So you could be making yourself unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. Time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Yeah. So that is the guidance. Maybe needing to take a break. Needing to make yourself unavailable. And if that's not on the love front, the romantic front, this could be with anybody in your social circle. This could be with a specific person. It doesn't have to be your partner, your romantic partner. It can be somebody else. A relationship with somebody else. All right, who is Cancer dealing with? Aquarius, water. Scorpio. Yeah, water. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you all a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week, please? All right, Ace of Wands, first card out. Three of Cups, King of Swords, Nine of Cups, Strength, the Chariot, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, overall energy, Two of Swords. Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. All right. So I definitely could be reading for some Leo, Cancer, Cuspers. We've got Strength, we've got the Chariot here, side by side. Queen of Cups, Judgment, Ace of Pentacles. Okay. This could be you, Leo. This could be you with the Queen of Cups, or you could be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. This is a new beginning or second chance. A second chance. A new beginning. Some of you, you're releasing what's no longer serving you so you can manifest something brand new. But you've got 3 aces. So Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. You're the first sign, Leo, for this week to have this many aces. So lots of new, fresh energy, new possibilities. The only big caution I have for you is the overall energy is the 2 of Swords, which can be you ignoring them or not seeing the potential in something. This can be you in denial. It can be you acting uninterested. So you could be reuniting with somebody. Somebody could be coming in, or you could be traveling. You could be moving towards someone. But with the 2 of Swords, this can be like, I'm acting uninterested. I'm acting. Keyword. Very interested, but acting uninterested. So, interesting. There may be a King of Swords, so that can be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius who's significant. You could be reuniting with this person, or this can be a friend. This can be an attraction to someone that you consider a friend. Some of you are going on a date. There's some sort of like event or like outing. Yeah, so I'm seeing travel. I'm seeing you have a good time. Lots of social energy here. Somebody could be in a hurry though. So Knight of Swords is here. This Knight of Swords with this King of Swords. So if you are dealing with a King of Swords, I'm not sure if someone is like in a hurry. Or someone is coming in fast. I feel like this person is moving towards you, or you're moving towards each other. I'm not seeing this person move away. I'm seeing this person come towards you. You've got the 9 of Cups here. 9 of Cups with the Ace of Cups. That is 10 Cups. So for some of you, I mean, maybe this is your person. Maybe this is your happily ever after. Yeah. I mean, Ace of Wands. First card out, Ace of Wands. That's a spark. That's, for some of you, a very strong attraction. The Ace of Cups can be your heart is open. And if your heart is not open, their heart is open. And maybe you're not seeing it or you don't want to see it. Two of Swords. Maybe you have options. You don't know which direction to turn. Some of you, yeah, you may have options. You're in the driver's seat. You may be looking at like a third party. You may be looking at a friend, looking at maybe a couple different options, and you don't know what to do. But yeah, I do really like this energy. And if I remember correctly, I think you guys have been getting really good readings. I think your mid-December reading, Leo, was very good. So if you didn't watch that, go watch that. I'll have it linked here in the video. But yeah, I mean, this is you being strong. This is you jumping in the driver's seat. It's you taking control. Could be moving towards someone or back towards someone. And if it's not on the romantic front, this could be a friend, a sibling, someone who's coming towards you with love, very open energy. Maybe it's someone who doesn't express their feelings often. They don't show their feelings. Someone who comes off like kind of disconnected, maybe a little cold, a little aloof. But this person is like open. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card, Leo. Speak your world into being, excuse me. First quarter mood in Gemini. Speak your world into being. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Leo? Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. All right, so you have support if you need it. You have support. Maybe for some of you with that Two of Swords, you're not seeing that you have support. Apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear. So if you're waiting for an apology, if that's something you were wishing for, you have this King of Swords here. He could be coming your way quickly. Queen of Cups here, you could be throwing your hands up here with the situation. And sometimes when we do that, when we give it to God, the universe, sometimes when we do that is when we see stuff start to happen. So for some of you, that could be what you're doing, is you're giving up on something and then now the energy shifts. Let's see. Who's Leo dealing with? Got Pisces and air. So maybe this King of Swords could be an air sign and a Pisces. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. All right, Virgo. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, what does Virgo have coming up for this week? Judgment, first card out. Ace of Cups, Eight of Wands, the World. Eight of Wands, the World, Ace of Wands, the Lovers, Six of Pentacles, Two of Wands, overall energy, Queen of Cups. So I also could be reading for some Leo Virgos, or maybe you have Leo in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with one, because the vibes are similar. Five of Cups. All right, so for some of you, this is forgiveness. You could be forgiving someone. You're letting go of the past. So whatever that means for you, like letting go of the past, bad memories, pain. I feel like you're releasing, you're letting go of the past, and you're allowing for this healing energy to come in. By you doing that, you're also attracting new energies, new beginnings. Some of you, you're throwing your hands up here, Queen of Cups. Maybe releasing something, releasing the past. For some of you, it's some sort of disappointment. Maybe something didn't go down the way that you were hoping it would, but you're like over it. I see you getting over it. Strong Scorpio here, so maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio. Seven of Cups, Death, Knight of Cups. There could be some regrets around a situation, but I do see you speaking your truth, telling someone how you feel. And again, there could be like a second chance here for some of you. Travel could be in the cards. Others, I see you starting like a new chapter. But you've also got aces. So Leo just had 3 aces. You've got 2. Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups. Nice, new, fresh energy. You've got the Lovers. You've got the Queen of Cups. Definitely focused on love, relationships. all up in your feelings this week. There could be someone that you're very attracted to. Ace of Wands, the Lovers. There could be a spark. Those of you that are partnered, this could be you letting go of like resentment, letting go of the past in some way, making up. You could be like resparking that passion within your relationship. Maybe you're going on a trip. For some of you, I mean, that's a good idea, especially if you're in a relationship and you're trying to, you know, work it out, trying to improve the relationship. For some of you, travel is in the cards. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to ruin anybody's surprise. I feel like that could be a gift. For some of you, there's a gift that's coming your way. Yeah, and I don't really want to ruin it, but yeah, for some of you, there's a gift. So if you're partnered, I definitely see a gift that I think you're going to love. You're going to love this. Yeah. For other Virgos, if you were waiting to hear from someone, I'm seeing communication and I'm seeing forgiveness. If there is someone at a distance, I'm seeing communication. So they could be reaching out to you. You may forgive someone. Yeah, you may give them a second chance. I feel like you guys are on the same page. So maybe prior you were not. Maybe you both wanted different things or something like that. And now you're on the same page. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. Very nice reading. Very nice vibes. Virgo, what is the additional guidance for Virgo? My goodness, I mean, this could not resonate more. You've got forgive. Full moon in Pisces. So maybe you're dealing with a Pisces. Focus on the positive. New moon in Sagittarius. All right, what is the guidance for Virgo on the love front? Look at that. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. Acceptance. Everything happens for a reason. Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Children. So for some of you, maybe this is something with a child. It doesn't have to be romantic. It may be something with your child or your grown child. Interesting. So with different pages and acceptance, I feel like, again, for some of you, you are going to get on the same page. You're going to figure things out. So maybe you're okay with something. Maybe you're going to be open to something. Yeah, let me go for one more. For some of you, I see you on the same page. So maybe you were not prior. Marriage. Oh, so this could be, you know, maybe you're on the same page as far as you guys like each other. You're really into each other. It could be a very passionate relationship, but maybe you want to get married and maybe they don't. It could be something like that. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. Maybe some of you want something serious and the other person doesn't. Trust. It is safe to trust in this situation. All right, who is Virgo dealing with? I mean, someone may want to get married. They may want that long-term commitment because of trust issues. There is a lot of love here. I'm definitely getting that. There is a lot of love here. Aquarius and water. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, Virgo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please make sure you are subscribed and give this video a thumbs up. All right, happy holidays. Let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs Libra. Death, first card out. Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles, the Fool. King of Cups, Eight of Swords, King of Pentacles, the Hanged Man. Overall energy is the Ten of Cups. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio, or a Pisces, or an Aries. You've got the King of Cups and the King of Pentacles here. You've got the Hermit, so that could be a Virgo. Or maybe I'm reading for some cuspers. But overall energy is the Ten of Cups. I mean, this is happiness. It's being with your people, your friends, your family. It's emotional abundance. You've got the Hermit. Three of Cups, the King of Wands, Four of Wands, the Emperor. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries. So this is a social energy. So with the Hermit, maybe some of you were like staying in. Maybe you consider yourself a hermit, but this is a very social energy. So if you are someone who likes to stay home, I do see you going out. You could be reuniting with a King of Wands. First card out is Death. So this card has been showing up for a few of the other signs. So this can be a loss, death, Three of Swords, painful loss. Five of Pentacles. Somebody may have been sick. You could be finding out about this, so this may have happened a while ago, but for some of you, I see you reuniting with like a sibling or a friend. You could be learning this, you could be hearing this. For those of you on the love front, maybe you're single, maybe you've been single for a while. You could have been single for a while because you're afraid of getting hurt. I'm reading for some Librans where you don't want to like open up. You don't want to be open. And it's because you don't want to get hurt again. I see you very protective of your heart. There's a lot of fear here. So, you know, you've been hurt in the past. For some of you, maybe done wrong. And so now you're like afraid. You're afraid to open up. You're afraid to be yourself, whatever it is. And if this is not on like the romantic front, this is with friends, family, something happened prior. It's old energy. I feel like this is old energy. Something went down and you're afraid that it's going to happen again or things are going to get worse. There's like this nervous, emotional energy here, like afraid of change. Some of you maybe been single for a long time, but you've got some characters showing up here. So King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. There may be a King of Pentacles. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There may be a King of Pentacles that's like waiting on you. So it could be really on any front. Love, money, whatever it is, family. This person could be waiting on you, but you're like scared. You're too nervous to take that leap, or you're too nervous. This is like a fear of failure. This is like not feeling good enough. Yeah, there's a King of Pentacles. I feel like he is waiting. Let's see. What is the Three of Swords for Libra? For a few of you, you could be dealing with someone who's like stuck in a situation. I don't know if it's like a three-party scenario. This could be something with family, money, assets, legacy, Ten of Pentacles. Let's see, Five of Pentacles. Yeah, again, I think you're afraid. This is you afraid to open up. Tower. Afraid that maybe there's like a disaster. You or someone around you could be going through hard times financially. Maybe you're worried about this person if this is family. Maybe someone has health problems or someone has financial problems or both, and you're worried about them. You could be trying to get information from this person, or you can flip that. Someone's trying to find out more. You know, are you doing okay? Someone could be worried. Additional guidance for Libra. Trust the universe, first quarter moon in Aquarius. Step into your power, first quarter moon in Aries. All right, guidance on the love front for Libra. Second chance denial. I feel like I'm going to shuffle these cards better though. Libra. And I do apologize, guys, if you hear any background noise. Libra. Support. Lean on your inner circle during this time. Yeah, I feel like you have support around you. Someone is worried about you, but maybe you're afraid to let them in. Apology. You can expect to hear the apology you want to hear. All right. Who is Libra dealing with? Who's Libra dealing with? Cancer. So for some of you that may be a Cancer, and then we have Libra. All right, Libra, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Scorpio. Scorpio, what does Scorpio have coming up for this week? All right, first card out is Ten of Cups, the Hermit, Six of Wands, the Lovers, Nine of Swords, Seven of Swords, the Chariot, Four of Swords, overall energy, the Tower. Page of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. And again, I apologize for background noise. let's see. Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, the Empress, Page of Cups. So some of you, maybe you're a parent. If you're a parent, this could be your kids fighting. Your kids may be very competitive. Or you may have a kid and you could be trying to advise them and they're like fighting you on it. So yeah, I mean, with the Tower, you just have to, you know, be careful. Don't let things blow up. Don't let something petty, something small escalate. With the Tower, don't let yourself get triggered. With this Tower energy, it can be a shakeup, it can be chaos. So for some of you Scorpios, this could be like chaos going on around you. You definitely may keep your distance from this, whatever this is. You've got the Hermit, you've got the Chariot. So that's what I'm getting. For some of you, you're going to spend time at home, or you're going to spend time maybe with friends, family, maybe both. Yeah, for some of you, I see you like keeping your distance and like avoiding some sort of chaos. This could be at home, this could be at work, it really could be anywhere. Some sort of chaos, maybe for a few of you, maybe someone is having like a meltdown. So you could be trying to avoid it. Yeah, with this mental energy. So 9 of Swords, 7 of Swords. This is definitely like avoidance. You know, I'm avoiding this chaos. I'm avoiding this nightmare. You definitely may be dealing with like some anxiety or some sleepless nights because of this. Maybe you're already stressed out because of this. Maybe you're worried. And so, yeah, you could be moving. For some of you, physically going somewhere, like moving house. This could be the new house that you're moving into, because there is success here. I mean, you've got 2 cards of victory. So 6 of Wands and the Chariot. So there may have been like some sort of battle. Something may have went down. But this is success. This is winning. It's coming out on top. For some of you, you're going on vacation. So those of you that are partnered, you've got the Lovers here. The Lovers is mirroring the 10 of Cups. So yeah, I'm definitely reading for some Scorpios where you're in a relationship. You could be traveling. Yeah, I'm getting a number of different things. For some of you, you may be in a relationship, but maybe I don't know, maybe you feel like that fire has gone out. And so, yeah, I mean, if you are traveling or just maybe spending more time together this week, it could be that you are like re-sparking that passion. There could be a lot of attention, gifts, attention, affection coming your way. You may be worried. For those of you where someone is like courting you or whatever it is, you may feel like, I don't know, maybe there's like a lack of trust. Some of you are like really worried. Maybe you're worried that this person is cheating or whatever it is. For some of you, you're worried. You're suspicious, you're worried. Let's get you an additional guidance card. Scorpio. Release control. First quarter moon in Taurus. Release control. That's interesting. Speak your world into being. First quarter moon in Gemini. All right, so if you are trying to manifest, this is saying release control, give it to the universe. This is also give your worries, your fears over to the universe. Speak positive. Speak your world into being. All right, guidance on the love front for Scorpio. Longing. Someone is secretly yearning for you. Put away the computer. Working less will help strengthen your relationship. So if you are partnered, I feel like this resonates. I think if you are partnered, there's definitely an opportunity to shake things up. There's definitely an opportunity to give your partner or love interest a lot of attention this week. For some of you in a relationship, yeah, there's been distance. Maybe because someone works a lot. So that is the guidance, to put away the computer. Someone may be longing for change. If you're single, maybe get out, mingle, spend time with friends, family. Maybe you're working too much. Who is Scorpio dealing with? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So Taurus is coming through. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, 8 of Wands, first card out. we have the Fool, or not the Hanged Man, Judgment. I almost said the Hanged Man. 5 of Pentacles, Page of Cups, Knight of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Wands, overall energy, the Star. All right, so for some of you, your perspective is definitely changing. I think that is why I was saying Hanged Man, because I'm seeing it here. You definitely could be looking at a situation in a more positive light, definitely, with the Star. The Star is the overall energy. So, yeah, I mean, this is having faith. This is very optimistic energy. It's a healing energy. Yeah, I think you are gaining a fresh perspective here. And it's positive. It's definitely positive. Knight of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. The Chariot. So there could be a reunion. There could be a reunion with possibly an earth sign. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Really any sign. There may be a reunion. For some of you, this has been like a long time coming. Maybe it's taken forever for you to get together with this person. This is also a social energy. Some of you are going out or you're going somewhere. Travel's in the cards. A lot of people traveling this week. First card out is the 8 of Wands. And so, yeah, I feel like some of you, Sagittarius, you're definitely going somewhere. Very optimistic energy. This is also a wish card. So a wish could be coming true. You may have been wishing for this Ace of Pentacles, wishing for this money to come through. Yeah, you've got 5 Pentacles and 1 here. So that is the 6 of Pentacles. For some of you, this was like some money coming through. Maybe like a Christmas bonus or something like that. Some sort of funds, waiting for something to come through. Waiting for this offer. Knight of Cups. For some of you, this is something that you didn't give up on. You just, you kept at it. That's what the Knight of Pentacles does. He just keeps at it. And for some of you, this is something you really, really wanted. So you were very dedicated to this, and you definitely didn't give up. And I feel like your patience is about to pay off. This is good news. This is like really good news. For some of you, it's an offer. Lots of communication in regards to something new with the Fool. A new path. So you're feeling good. You're very optimistic as you move forward down this new path. For some of you, this is like a second chance or something finally happening. For some of you, financially, I see you getting back on your feet. Your hard work is paying off. There may be some sort of help, or yeah, I mean, there can be some sort of help that's coming in for you. Or for those of you that are in a position to help another person, if you have someone around you that's struggling, you also could be helping this person. With Judgment here, you could be looking at someone like they're young maybe, or inexperienced. So yeah, I mean, you could be helping someone who's in need. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing here. So if someone is in need around you, you definitely could be helping them. Additional guidance for Sagittarius. So the only other card that is upright is that one. So that's the one I want. This is new moon in Sagittarius. Focus on the positive and then work through your feelings. Last quarter moon in Aries. So we've got some fire sign energy. Aries, Sagittarius. But work through your feelings and then focus on the positive, which is exactly what you're doing. I mean, this goes very well with the tarot. You are focusing on the positive. And again, maybe some of you are looking at a situation differently. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Sagittarius? Balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Trust. So maybe for some of you that are partnered, I could be reading for some of you in a relationship where you may not trust the person or they don't trust you. That could be out of balance. You both need to trust each other, but you know, maybe there's an imbalance there. Those of you that are single, I mean, that could be, for some of you, maybe you have a hard time trusting people. So, you know, that's why you're single. But you may meet someone. There could be a new possibility in front of you this week here with the Page of Cups, Knight of Cups. And you're trying to be positive, maybe as you get to know them. All right, who is Sagittarius dealing with? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There's Taurus. I just got that, so I'm going to go again. Capricorn and Aries. All right, guys, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. All right, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. Two of Wands. King of Cups. The Hierophant. Four of Swords. The Star. Queen of Swords. 10 of Swords. 9 of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Wheel of Fortune. Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Four of Pentacles, Eight of Cups, the Devil. All right, so I see you turning your back, walking away from something that's no longer serving you. Could be toxic, could be a bad influence, could be someone where a relationship where you don't share the same beliefs. Also, it's out of balance in some way, like it's completely out of balance. Yeah, so I see you turning your back. I see you protecting yourself. You could be leaving a relationship, leaving a marriage, taking a chance with the Wheel of Fortune. It may feel like you're taking a chance. For others, this wheel is turning, so there could be a turning point. There could be something that happens here, and it's and now we see movement. We see this wheel turning. I feel like with the wheel and the star, things are happening that are meant to happen. We've got the Queen of Swords, the King of Cups. So maybe you're dealing with a Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, or Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Strong Aquarius here. You may be an Aquarius cusper. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is a marriage, or could also be a commitment that's over with, that's done with. If you held on to like certain beliefs, this could be your beliefs changing. You have this independent energy here. For some of you, you're getting a divorce. I do see you healing. You have a lot of healing energy here. The Star, the Four of Swords. If you work for a large company or a school, for some of you, a tough cycle is over with. A cycle is ending. Change is coming in. But again, I feel like this is meant to happen. Maybe you're working with a King of Cups, or you could be working with a Queen of Swords. I do see you on the same page. So looking at options. Yeah, making some changes. I feel like these are necessary. The Devil and the Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this can be at work. I feel like this is necessary. It's meant to happen. So maybe something didn't work out. Something didn't work out, and so now we're making some changes. Additional guidance for Capricorn, please. You have this optimistic energy here with the Star and the Queen of Swords. I really like this. And you're focused on the future. You are focused on the future, not the past. You could be looking at the past. You could be looking at what didn't work, what was good, what wasn't. Oh, you know, I'm not going to repeat that again. Stuff like that. Like, you learn from the past. That's what I'm seeing. Nine of Pentacles can be you knowing your worth. Practice gratitude, last quarter moon in Sagittarius, and then full moon in Taurus, detoxify. So with this combination, for some of you, you are focusing on yourself, you're making some changes. This talks about lifestyle. For some of you, could be making some changes here. There could be even like a procedure for some of you, procedure that you're having done. You could be physically recovering. All right, guidance on the love front for Capricorn. Yeah, so some of you, you're really grateful. And so you could be making some changes with detoxify. That could be relationships, but also, of course, could be diet. But it's not just diet. Past life love, your soul remembers this intense connection, and then chemistry. The attraction you feel is mutual. So if you are maybe dealing with the King of Cups, if you do have like someone from your past, you may not have been in a relationship with them. For some of you, just maybe you may have loved this person. You may have had feelings for this person. So yeah, someone from your past could be returning. Some of you are looking at the past and you may have learned a lot. And so this could be you doing things different. All right, who is Capricorn dealing with? Libra and Scorpio. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Aquarius. Aquarius. What does Aquarius have coming up for this week? Four of Cups, Eight of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Nine of Wands, Eight of Cups, Ten of Swords, Justice. Overall energy is the Six of Wands. Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. This is success. Success, victory at work. For some of you, you're being noticed. You may be in the spotlight. This can be a raise or a promotion. Six of Wands. It's winning. And then Knight of Pentacles, yeah. Winning at work. A promotion. More money. For those of you that are selling a home, or maybe you're an investor or something like that. With the Tower, this could be something with a property. So this Ace of Pentacles could be like an asset that is significant. But yeah, this is you winning. This is you feeling proud of yourself with the Six of Wands. There could be like a lot of attention coming your way, especially at work or school if you go to school. There could be a lot of attention that's coming your way. For some of you, I feel like a legal matter is over with. So this could even be like some sort of lawsuit or something with like an inheritance. So you may have like received a property for some of you. Yeah, this can be a legal matter that's over with. You're releasing it. You're moving on. Some of you are exhausted. You know, legal stuff can be draining. Yeah, so that's what I'm seeing here. Balance being restored. Your hard work is paying off. And then I'm reading for another group of Aquarians where for some of you, you want to change maybe what you do for a living. Some of you are not happy. I am seeing that. And then for others, you're not happy with something in your life. So, you know, maybe you're working very hard on something. It could be a relationship. You could be giving someone your all, but you feel like they're not matching your energy. There's something here you're not happy with. So, yeah, I mean, I could be reading for some Aquarians. You're going to try like one more time with something here. And if it doesn't work out, you're gone. I feel like for some of you, that's what this is. You're looking for that like equal exchange here. You want someone to give as much as you. So yeah, for some of you, I feel like this is like the last time maybe you're going to maybe try to make it work with someone. And then for others, like I said, you may be bored at work, not happy with something in your life, but then I see things looking very good around you. So I think you have a lot to be grateful for. It's just like one area of your life that's kind of like dragging you down. But yeah, I mean, you've got the Ten of Cups, Page of Cups. Those of you that are parents or you're hanging out with like a niece, a nephew, the energy is really good. Ten of Cups. There could be a gift or like a really sweet gesture that is coming your way. Somebody may give you something, or you may give maybe a child a present. Yeah. Let's get you an additional guidance card. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like, yeah, I mean, you have a lot to be grateful for. Something may have left your life. There could have been a shakeup, but it was the universe stepping in because, yeah, you weren't meant to be doing that for that long. So they had to step in and shake it up. So you have this Ace of Pentacles. Now you have this new beginning that's growing. This new seed that you're planting. Aquarius, additional guidance for Aquarius. Trust all will be well. New moon in Virgo. And then full moon in Leo. Go wild. Go wild. Have fun. All eyes are on you. Trust all will be well. Guidance on the love front for Aquarius. Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. Abundance and true love. Look at this. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. True love. This love is emotional, physical, and unconditional. I mean, some of you, you have your happily ever after. Life is good. So there's something else that maybe you need to take care of. Maybe you're not happy where you're living, or maybe you're in like some sort of agreement. Something's kind of dragging you down. That's what I'm seeing. Who is Aquarius dealing with? We've got Leo and Pisces. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday. All right, let's move on. All right, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Pisces. First card out is the Ten of Cups, the Star, Two of Cups, Temperance, Ace of Wands, the Fool, Five of Pentacles, the Empress, overall energy, Two of Swords. So who else had this? Was it Gemini? Another sign had that. I don't remember which sign. So watch your other signs. But another sign had this in the same position. Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you've got two wish cards, Pisces. Wish card, wish card. The Star and the Nine of Cups. There's a lot of abundance around you. I am definitely reading for some Pisces who have a lot to be thankful for. Yeah, you have some very high vibrational energy here. But overall is the Two of Swords. So this can be someone who's in denial. This could be someone who doesn't want to see something. If you have to make a decision, you need more information. There could be something that you're not seeing. So maybe you're looking at someone. There's something you're not seeing. So maybe you're looking at another person or looking at a relationship. Somebody could be lacking. So for some of you Pisces, this could be you helping another person. You could be trying to work with another person. 2 of Cups, 10 of Cups. This could be family. It doesn't necessarily have to be your partner if you're partnered. But you may be trying to help another person, or maybe you and your partner are trying to help another person. This could be you giving to someone you care for. With the Empress. For some of you, maybe your mom, your grandmom may be significant, a mother figure, wife, girlfriend may be significant. If they're lacking, you could be trying to help them. There may have been a family situation. Yeah, there may have been like a family situation. Maybe some sort of drama, but that's over with. So I see you making peace. I see you working together. Things are looking good. So yeah, there could have been like a dispute over money. Yeah, some stuff going on within the family. But I see things looking up. You have this very optimistic energy here with the Star and the Fool. I mean, this is someone who's living in the moment, enjoying the right now, optimistic about the future, feeling very inspired. Ace of Wands, the Fool. Yeah, feeling very happy. Judgment, I mean, releasing the past. Look at this. Beautiful energy. 9 of Cups. Maybe something from the past is over with. Healing from the past. You've got 3 major arcanas here. But this is moving forward. Can be seeing the truth, realizing the truth. It's also acceptance. Some of you, yeah, you're moving forward here. There could have been some sort of drama, but you're over it. This is healing energy. You're in a good place. You could be manifesting like you're happily ever after, whatever that means for you, or some of you may already have that. And you could be adding to it. So Ace of Wands, the Fool, the Empress. This is pregnancy for some of you. So your family could be growing, expanding. Temperance. A lot of spiritual energy here. Yeah, I mean, maybe you and your person or you and your family, you may have went through a lot. For some of you, you went through a lot. You went through a very tough time, but that could be ending. That definitely could be ending. Some of you, you're at a crossroads. So do I move forward down a brand new path? Something that will lead to this dream come true. Yeah, I feel like you're looking at maybe a couple of options, a couple of different paths. But I feel like whatever you decide, you're going to make the right choice. You're definitely going to make the right choice. Excuse me. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card. New moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Yeah. Open up to change. Attend to the details. Last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. All right, what is the guidance for Pisces on the love front? Unavailable. This person is unable to give you all you deserve. Regret. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So, I mean, someone may feel regret. Maybe they were unavailable. You could be opening up to change on the love front. Crossroads. You could be looking at a new relationship, a new possibility. So maybe you're looking at the old and looking at the new. Let me see, let me go one more time for Pisces. Yeah, for those of you that were in a relationship and it was lacking, something was missing, you definitely could be looking at a new possibility. Intuition, you already know the answer you seek. Regret, again. So yeah, you may have some sort of regrets. Someone feels remorse for the way they treated you. So listen to your intuition. If someone treated you badly, do you want to go back to that? Very interesting read, Pisces. All right, who is Pisces dealing with? Earth and Gemini. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and then Gemini. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. I do want to wish you guys a very happy holiday season. I do want to thank all of you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys very much. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. If you are interested in having a private reading, all of my information is listed down below. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Take care.